So with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Allison Roberts. I'm VP of Marketing with QuiAri, here with our founder and CEO, Mr. Bob Arena. And I am going to go ahead.
We're getting ready to get started. Here we go. Here we go.
Perfect.
Four steps to success. 28 years in this industry, right? I did not have a great upline. As a matter of fact, I had somebody that really introduced me to the business and didn't teach me anything. So through the years, what I've learned is this, and I think everybody will agree with me. It doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter what language you speak. Doesn't matter what your career, your profession is. In order to create a system of duplication, which the average person can do, it needs to be boiled down into very simple, easy to follow steps. If you can do the things that I'm going to talk about today, congratulations, you can do the business. It's really just that simple. Now, so let's get started. Let's go to step number one. Woo woo! That's excitement.
That's it.
Okay, now watch. Invitation. Read what's on the screen. Do you know anybody that wants to lose weight, have more energy, and earn extra income? I think, and I know, if you go ask anybody, do you know at least two people that want to accomplish those goals? Everybody's hand will go up. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are, right? Making money is a universal concept. People waking up tired and want a solution is a universal concept. Feeling healthier is a universal concept. Losing weight is a universal concept. I've traveled to over 30 plus countries in my networking career. Allison's been with me probably about 29 of them.
Yes.
We can tell you this. People want to be healthier. Weight loss, energy, feeling better. It's interesting in today's times, people are talking about health more than ever, rightfully so. But there's something which has been going on in the world which is critically important as well, and has been going on for the history of the world. I call it skinny wallet disease. What that means is you do not have enough funds in your wallet, in your bank account, to live a rich life. By rich, I mean this: whatever makes your heart happy. So again, the basic tenets for the invitation, I'm telling you what to say right here. It will capture everybody's attention all the time. So part two is, now you know what to say. Don't say it. Now I want to tell you, this is critically important, how you say it. 90%, at least 90% of a successful invitation is based upon what? Excitement. Whoop, whoop. Now, when I talk to people all over the world all the time, they ask me, Bob, you're excited all the time. Yep, I'm excited all the time. I am. Why? Because of dreams. So when you're inviting somebody, you have to keep it in your mind that you're one step closer to reaching your dreams. People are going to tell you, no, it happens. It's okay. I promise you the sun will still come up tomorrow. But it gives you an opportunity to be better. There's an old expression: you can't practice and look good at the same time. So make sure that you get excited. Make sure that you practice your invitation. Now, keep in mind, a good invitation is about 30 seconds. It is not a presentation. A lot of people confuse invitation and presentation. An invitation is just an invite. It's a curiosity creator. So again, for an invitation, number one is your content. Here's what you say. It's universal. Number two, you say it with excitement. 90% of it is going to be excitement. So I believe, and I think everybody, and I'm gonna raise my hand, each of you around the world can do this, right? So far, so we're on step 1 of duplication. We're on first base. Now let's move to second base, please. Business opportunity presentation. So once you invite somebody, where do you send to them? Where do you tell them to go? Now, you can send them to the 6-minute Kickstart challenge video on your website. That's universal. That covers product, challenge, timing, etc. And if they want more information, we have ongoing business opportunity presentations going on throughout the world. First thing I want to tell you is this. You, as an individual, do not need to learn how to present. You do not need to learn how to sell. What you need to learn how to do is to find out where the presentations are going on. We do them many times per week here, English speaking. They occur. Desiree, Anna, and the team are doing a wonderful job on Spanish. Walter and team, in French. Walter and team on Spanish. They're going on all throughout the world. As a matter of fact, how many presentations did we just translate?
Oh, probably close to 7 and
Yeah.
more coming.
Bangla,
Yep.
Thai,
Hindi.
Spanish, French,
Arabic.
English, Arabic. I mean, you name it. They're Filipino.
Yeah.
All
Tag, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
all over. So we're creating these for you. Don't worry if you know how to present or not. Direct them to the presentation. Oftentimes, your upline will help you do the actual presentation. So what I would just want you to know is this. With step 2, can you direct somebody to a presentation? Absolutely you can. So step 1, everybody can invite. Step 2, everybody can duplicate, which is the presentation. Let's move on to third base. Okay, now, this is critically important. And out of all the steps, this is a step that a lot of people miss or don't do, and that's not good. If you have 4 ingredients in a cake and you take out one of the ingredients and or you take them out of order, it's not good. Now, I want to show you something. I'm going to say the exact same words, but it's going to come out with a different meaning. Johnny bit the dog. Johnny bit the dog. 4 words. I'm gonna change the order of them. The dog bit Johnny. The same 4 words. But it has a totally different meaning, doesn't it? It does. So when you're doing follow-up, here's what you do. Now, I want you to think about this. If you're brand new to the business, you got started today, what really do you know? The answer is not much. So you need to rely upon your upline, and you'll have a team of them in place that are ready, willing, and able to help you. And here's how they can help you. After you direct somebody to the presentation or to the video, you should call the prospect back with your upline. Because if you call them by yourself, they're going to start asking you questions that you can't answer. That's not good. Prospects, customers, they have questions. Naturally, they want accurate, timely answers. So if you can't do it, you need to rely upon your upline, your buddy, who's helping you build your business, right? So you need to identify who they are. And what you simply do is introduce them by a concept that's called edification. Edification simply means that you're saying something nice about somebody. I'll give you an example. If I was introducing maybe Allison to somebody, and Allison was building the business, and right, I would just say, hey, listen, I'd like you to meet Miss Allison Roberts. She, like you, wants to make money in this business. She wants to earn extra income. She wants to spend more time with her family. It's just very simple. It can just be 30 seconds, right? That's all you have to do. And then what do? You pass the phone over to Allison, let them do their thing, right? Let your upline talk. Then what do? You listen and you learn. Because eventually you'll be the one leading these 3-way calls. So again, on the follow-up, have a team member with you. Make sure that you edify them properly, which only takes about another 30 seconds. Pass the call over to your upline and let them interact with your prospect. Let them attempt to close your prospect. That's it. Now, when do you do it? Well, the question is immediately after the video. Here's a clue for you. If the video is 6 minutes, when you tell somebody you're going to call them later, that later is not a time, right? I always do this. How fast can you watch that video? It's 6 minutes. I'll call you back in 8 minutes. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. I don't wait 2 hours. I don't wait 4 hours. I don't wait 10 hours. And the reason why is this, because I want to make money now. That's why. I want to get paid in 5 minutes. That's why. I want to speak to the prospect while the information is still fresh in their mind and when they're excited. So I see people all the time. It's a bad mistake in this industry where people say, well, I'll call you back in a week or I'll call you in a couple of days. No, you have to move fast. Your bills are coming in fast. Trust me, your income has to come in faster. So you follow up immediately. It's always a good idea too to share with somebody your why. Why are you doing the business? They will relate to it. Remember I talked about it last week. 4 things. Form. Family, more time with the family. O, occupation. You want to get out of a job you're underpaid, underappreciated, you see no future in. That's 97% of the people in the world, by the way, right? Except for Allison, right?
Yeah. Yep. We're good.
Our recreation. You want to have more free time. Just like most people.
Yes.
You'd like to have more free time, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yep. And M is money. People would like to have more money. I promise you, whether you're in the Philippines, whether you're in Taiwan, whether you're in India, whether you're in Russia, everybody would like to earn more income. Okay? So that's step 3. So now we're on third base. Now we're going to bring it home.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Getting plugged in. Critically important. What that means is you're getting somebody's mind in the game. The second that they say yes and get registered, the clock is ticking. What I mean by that is this. Their dreams are never, ever, ever as close as the moment that they said yes. So if you wait to get people plugged in, you want to tell them what they should be plugged into?
Sure. We can keep going here. Definitely get plugged into social media. Make sure you're following us on all platforms. We are number 3 in momentum right now, the fastest growing company, and we want to be number 1. No doubt about that. So follow us on Facebook, but share and comment and engage others, because keeping it contained to our page, no, we want it to spread far and wide. That is how we are going to become that next billion-dollar brand. And we are not stopping until we're number 1. And in such a short time, we're number 3. Momentum is crazy all over the world. People are excited, and we have the answer that people are looking for.
Hold on. Speaking of which, I want to add on a point, okay? When you're talking to people about the product and the results that the products have done for you, the results that the challenge has done for you, I always encourage people, go check out our social media page. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and they're flooding in daily, cannot be wrong. Cannot. And mind you this too, if somebody's interested in losing weight, they're going to see a testimonial there. If somebody's interested in feeling better, that testimonial is going to be on social media. Sleeping better, that testimonial will be on social media. So somebody always may not directly relate to your testimonial, but I promise you they'll relate to somebody's testimonial on social media, right? So it is good validation for the company, for yourself, to make sure that you send them to social media.
That's it. And then 2, about the presentations, as Bob shared, they're going on in multiple languages. If you check our events schedule on Facebook, you'll see the times and when that's happening. The presentations are also, for those of you that are promoters, in your back office in all these languages. So you can download those presentations, but importantly, to drive people to the presentations that are happening daily. We want to make sure that you're sharing those on your social media pages too, the schedules, so that we can see more and more people and those smiling faces and those results. And also testimonials. I will never get sick of reading all the great news that's happening. So we want you to send your testimonials and all your success stories to testimonials@QuiAri.com. don't just share them on your WhatsApp and social media platforms. I want you to share them with the marketing team as well, so that I can showcase them and give you guys a bigger push and showcase just the amazing things that are happening out there in the business. So with that, I know you have other exciting updates
I do.
that you want to
I
share.
do. Now listen, unless you have a really good memory and can't remember everything that I said today, I have great news for you. If you go into your back office of the Getting Started guide, it's all there for you.
Yep.
Okay. And we're making a recording of this, right? Woo-hoo!
Yep.
Where you can go back and rewatch this at any time. Now, here's one thing I will tell you. The strength of your business, the strength of your check will depend upon how many people within your organization are following these 4 simple steps, right? If you are not getting a ton of 3-way calls, follow-up requests, that means that the people on your team are not inviting people properly, or they're not directing people to the presentation. So do not wait. If your phone is not ringing off the hook, if your team is not blowing your phone up saying, hey, I have this prospect, I have this customer that has questions, then you know first base is not going to be right or second base is not going to be right. So what I always did in my history in this industry when building a business is this. I never stopped to say, okay, today let's train, tomorrow let's go to work. I didn't do it like that. Congratulations, you got started. Print out the Getting Started guide. It says to write down your top 25 prospects and start inviting. Look at the invitation question. Let's get going. That's it. So I built a business and trained at the same time. There are thousands in this industry, it seems like, professional trainers, right? You need to become a professional doer. That's what gets the job done, right? Big difference. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of great news going on. Woo, 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 woo. There is so much great news going on. I'm losing my voice so much.
Yeah.
There's so much great news on. It's hard to get all of it out at one time, but I'm going to share some stuff with you. All my friends in Rwanda, woo, woo, your product landed overnight, and it will be there retrieved from customs tomorrow a.m. To my friends in Kenya, that office is looking spectacular.
Beautiful. Right?
My old friend Ken Stewart that I've known forever, long time. We're not going to tell you how long, because like 28 years kind of worth. I mean, that office is off the chain, beautiful. It's just tremendous. It's almost done. I've been sending out pictures left and right to people, right? To my friends in India, whoop, 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 and there's a lot of friends in India, the custom labels that we're doing are being printed right now. So very soon, product is going to be on the way to come see y'all. Very, very, very exciting. We have the distribution set up. We're just waiting for the labels to put them on there, and that is going to be gone. Yep. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about Europe for a second. We are blowing up in Europe. So I want to save everybody in Europe. I want the product to get there faster. I want your import duties to be a lot less, right? Mm-hmm. Which will reduce the cost for both customers and promoters. So I'm happy to tell you that pretty soon, and I'll keep you informed, we're going to be shipping out of Austria, which if you're in France, the product can get there the next day. Anywhere in Europe within 3 days, a lot of places the next day, some places within 2 days, but no more really than 3 days. Now, I also want to tell you this. If you're on here from Russia, and I see a lot of people on here from Russia, woo woo, I got good news for you. Doc? Yep.
Yeah.
That means that product for Russia will be getting there a lot faster, at a lot better cost coming out of Europe as well. So that's something which is really cool. Now, universal things we're doing too right now. We're in the process of coding Google Pay. So those of you in India and elsewhere around the world, if you'd like to pay right on our existing platform, it's integrated with Instant Pay. You'd like to pay via Google Pay, guess what? You can do that. Right behind that will be Apple Pay. If you want to pay via Apple Pay, guess what? You can pay via Apple Pay. To all my friends in Africa, we are also setting up individual payment providers that will cover the whole African continent. Many of you are familiar with them, M-Pesa, MTN, I could go on and on and on. We know what they are. IT team is in the process of implementing them as we're speaking. So those are just a few quick updates. In the Philippines, as well. Mobile payment systems being set up. So you can tell if you're new to QuiAri, we're doing all this in about 6 months.
Yep.
We're the fastest growing company that is as young as we are all over the world. Global footprint, global infrastructure, our product in Europe, speaking of more news in Europe, we expect our final approval any day now for 33-ish European countries, which will be fantastic for everybody within Europe too. So things are running wild here, wild. But I'm gonna blow your mind. Watch this. Next Thursday, 1 week from today, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern, right here where we are. You will be excited out of your mind. It's not going to be a training. This is going to be something about money. I don't know if they're going to be able to take it, to be honest with you. Listen, this is on serious lockdown, what we're doing, but I know y'all are going to go crazy. Don't forget, I built in the field for many, many, many years. I understand what makes promoters excited, right? This is going to make you jump through the roof. So if you have something else on your calendar for next Thursday, 11 o'clock, cancel it. Yeah, you'll need to be here, because there are going to be multiple, not one, multiple announcements that I will make, which will have to do with increasing your commissions. That's what I'm going to tell you for now. So with that being said, that's plenty of news. Get fired up. Now listen, yeah, you got a week. Yeah, bribes are accepted here. No, I'm just teasing you. I can't tell you. I don't want to ruin the excitement. But listen,
a week to think about that.
Let's blow up social media. Let's flex our strength out there. Things are breaking loose throughout the world in the most awesome way possible. South Africa, tremendous news for you too. I mean, there's so much news coming in. I'm looking at it's like a news media here. Everything breaking loose. It's tremendous. So we are fired up. So pay attention to your updates over the next week. Thursday here. I will see you then. Please take care of yourself and each other. We love everybody. Whoop, 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 whoop. One family, and we will talk to you soon.
See you next week.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.